estimate the time, and then have wait in line for that. There were lines. You just didn't have to wait for that long. So that worked out well. So 3 days we have people coming from all over visiting the mall. Plus we have people staying at hotels in local, so the Harrisburg area regional development company is happy because we're bringing people into the Harrisburg area. They're spending money, Dauphin County. So, media coverage, Greg Mace covered it for us, and we had a couple of people from the Patriot, and just trying to think. Fox 43 was there. 21 was there. So the local stations. And they do a good job for us.
I have plenty of questions.
Hey, fire them.
Marketing plan-wise or solicitation for sponsors, is there a certain process or target that you try to reach? Do you try to reach Pennsylvania, Ohio, certain regions? Do you call, email, LinkedIn, letter?
What we do for sponsorships is, of course, we go back to our current business, our current pot of sponsors, and see if we can, get a little bit more money out of them, or to increase their sponsorship. We do a lot of just secured an Ohio team sponsor this year, Uncle Bob's Storage, and the way I got that was I started a dialogue with their Harrisburg office. It turns out their corporate office is in New York. They have offices all over, and a big presence in Ohio. So I took that opportunity to talk to the marketing person in New York to see if they would be interested in becoming our sponsor for the Ohio team. Now, they're in New York, and I'm in Pennsylvania, and they don't know anything other than it's football. So it's very challenging, and it took a lot of time to conference calls with them, to have marketing materials that we send, a DVD that I have that we send, to talk to them about why they should become Big 33 Ohio sponsor. The other thing too is we have an annual food drive, and every year we do it in November. And every year we've done, this upcoming year is going to be our 20th year. But for the past several years, we've been third provider for food provider for the Central Pennsylvania Food Bank. So this year I thought, well, let's do 20 years, 20,000 pounds. So we tied that into Uncle Bob just to get them to get a flavor of what we do, other than just a football game, and I'm going to have my logo on a jersey, and I'm going to give you 20 grand. So we named we lost the State Corrections Officers Association. Used to help us for years. They had changed leadership, and they decided that Big 33 was not something that they were going to continue to work with, which is fine. So we had Uncle Bob. So I got the local guy to talk with the corporate guy, and in the beginning of the school year, we send out flyers to all the schools in Central Pennsylvania to see if they want to help. We hit the key clubs, we hit the athletic directors to see if they want to participate. And then we give them a schedule of when we're going to pick up. 3 days we pick up. And this year, Uncle Bob gave us their truck to use. So that's marketing for them. Plus we park it in our parking lot that faces Limerick Road. We're out there by the Target, excuse me, at the High Point Shopping Center. So we were able to park it there for 3 days when we weren't using it, and people got to see it. Plus we're handing out marketing materials to everybody. And so they sort of started to see the value of what we can do and the partnerships we can make, and to find out that, they want the word out. They want people to use their storage facilities. You know, and it's like a perfect match because you have high school kids going into college. They're going to need some storage. You have people that are moving. So now they're starting to see that, hey, this can be of some great value. And, you know, and then there was more dialogue. I mean, this didn't happen in a week. I started in October, and I just got the contract signed end of January. So it took a long time, you know, to get, and then we went out to Ohio to announce the sponsors, or excuse me, the team, and we had the big banner for Uncle Bob's storage. We had Uncle Bob's reps there. They were handing out marketing materials. So they were doing what they were supposed to be doing, you know, and there was not one person in that place that did not have Uncle Bob's bag filled with their promo stuff. You know, you take pictures and you're justifying, you know, your sponsorship to them, your proof of performance. And so they were very happy with that. And, you know, so now with the 20 years and 20,000 pounds of food for the Central Pennsylvania Food Bank from here, we're expanding it to Ohio to have them fill storage units and drive people to their storage facilities and have their people start talking to them. And so, you know, it's just like you have to get really, really creative, you know, because everybody wants to get their name out. Everybody will like, how can you get my name out for me? If I'm going to give you X amount of dollars, you know, what's in it for me? And how am I going to benefit from it? You always have to think that way because, you know, you have to get, like I said, you have to get really very creative in your marketing plan. So I don't have a specific marketing plan. I just listen to what the customer needs and then go back to the drawing board and then present them with something and then tweak it from there. And sometimes it's like, hey, that's great, and you have to sign on the dotted line. That doesn't happen a lot, but, you know, when you do your so, yeah. What else? More questions? Fire?
What's your most memorable moment being a part of the organization?
Oh my goodness. Oh, so many memorable moments. I think my passion are the special needs kids. When like I said, I was in the temporary staffing industry for 20 years, and one of my last position, our corporate charity was the Big 33 Buddy Program, and that's where I got involved. It was my charity for the year, and I got involved with buddies. And I volunteered for 4 years, and then it turned out that there was an opportunity available for the director of operations, so I took it. So I'm still involved with the kids. But just seeing those kids with their own peers, and there's no barriers, and they are doing things that they don't, you know, that we think they can't do, but they just manipulate. It's hard to explain. They just, there's nothing that they don't think they can do. You know what I mean? It's pretty amazing. And we have kids that have cerebral palsy and Down syndrome and spina bifida and autism and, you know, just any kind of muscular dystrophy. We have wheelchair-bound kids, and, you know, I'm just right out there pulling their wheelchairs out and giving them the dance, you know. That's probably my, you know, just to see them and to see them light up and to see them, you know, the little boy got flowers, he's all dressed up in a suit, he's got a girlfriend, and then I get a flashlight out and I'm like, I can't see between you. You know, because they're dancing a little too close, you're like, hey, you know, as they get older, I've grown up with them, you know, yeah, but yeah, that's fun. And, you know, they just put your life in perspective. You know, and to see players interact with them, and, you know, you got these big, burly, tough guys that have egos like, you know, this and you know, whatever. gone by their experience, by the end of the whole Big 33 experience. It's cool.
Any other questions?
Any other questions?
I got one more.
Okay.
Internships.
Internships.
How do you guys go about doing internships?
We